Hello, Jana. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Vandeanson's Apocalypse, stream number 19 today. See what we can get done. How are you doing, man? Am I disturbing your division session? Right, just starting up the game. Found another bug. I should stop implementing new features or changing features right before the stream, because I was just ready and then I noticed an error. I made a player-based dynamic animal spawner quickly, just very basic, just to have some animals around. All good, thank you. Super chilled, still errors, shit. What am I doing here? I was really torn between playing some Division and to do some VA stuff. Not sure yet. Maybe I just do an hour of stream and 1 hour of Division 2 or so. Hey Sen, how are you doing? Recover from yesterday's split it, yeah. Did you recover from yesterday's session? I'm still partially excited and partially devastated that I don't have a properly cleaned up Washington DC map. Now everything's red again. Hey man, that's Luca, right? The indie dev thumb rule is do even in a little part every day. Yeah, that's true. Schönen guten Abend. Alright, it is exactly. Nice. My brain works. How are you doing? Nice. I just watched Yellow is the New Purple. Or New Epic. That video clip. Right. Yesterday I gave it a go at what's it called? Reconstruction. The system is kind of cool, but very complex. Like it's huge when you just start with it. It's gonna be a tag of the year. Finding trends there. Radiant, just radiant. Things fine, thanks. A frigate. I saw some posts recently on the BI forum, but didn't check them out. So, did you make a post there on the BI forum thread, or is it not published yet? Frigate is a big one, right? Very good in my end. I got after maybe 1 or 2 months of break on VA. I'm sort of back at it, and I would say progressing again. Did I just crunch this? Yes, I in doubt crunch again. Let me know if the music's too loud. Please. Oh, nice. I need to check it out. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. Okay, that stuff's pushed. So I'm not sure if not many of you were on the last stream. I think I'm not sure who's lurking, but I think I fixed quite a lot of the old bugs. So I fixed some stuff where drinking and cooking or eating and cooking would conflict. So right now, if you're standing next to a fire and you try to eat, it will first check if there's a cooking utility and a fire. And if that's the case, it will, in case that your current food item that you're trying to eat, that you double click in your inventory, if that's a cooking recipe ingredient, it will not pop the eating hold actions, it will just direct you to the cooking recipe. So stuff reacts a bit more situational, and you shouldn't get overloaded with hold actions at the moment. Dum, doo, 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 doo. I also changed the recipe or the cooking, the requirement for the cooking, so you don't, or the recipe selection, so you no longer have to directly look at the fireplace. You just either need to be looking at it or have one nearby, so some sort of fallback. The 3000 active script is fixed too. Yeah, that was the biggest finding last time. That's it's well, it's not fixed, it's disabled, and I'll have to fix the frying sound loop. I actually didn't fix that, I just disabled it and quickly showcase. I just a minute ago added a animal spawner again, so now around the players there should be animal spawning, because obviously there's the hunting, or the butchering. Basically any animal you kill you can now butcher and take the meat, which you then can cook and so on. So, and also fish. So stuff should be coming together. The latest push was 69. Oh, now actually just today I will push something. I can actually push it. Le Grand Fix, I named it. I got lazy again with the naming of the versions. I should probably not do that, but so I'm pushing the latest changes. There's a lot of stuff, so a lot of stuff should be fixed. I noticed Le Grand Fix. Yeah, it was especially funny that moment. I noticed one error with at the very beginning of a mission start or initialization. There seems to be an issue with the scavenging hold action generator. And I need to quickly check how well it feels a bit laggy right now, so I need to check something. I want to make sure that the animal spawner is not spawning endlessly. Oh, seems fine. The whole check, yeah. I saw it now multiple times, so I think I can reproduce. Oh, hey, Waddy, you're from Discord as well, right? We've had some chats recently. Can people access the Git build? No, this is actually I think 3 people can access it. The dude, me, and Eiston also has access. But and Jenna and Ion are actively like working on it. For now, it's I don't plan to make it public until summer tests are done, and then I want to soon approach a beta that might actually even go to Steam. So not sure. But yeah, I want to share it at some point, rather sooner than later, if it's somehow stable. Let's make a fire. Music okay? I asked before, but I didn't pay attention if someone said something. Sorry. It's very cool that the World of Warcraft soundtracks are can be used on YouTube without problems. See? This is the one, Cherna, scavenging. It has to do with the fire, it's a bit weird. I need to check. Oh! Okay, I know what the problem is. When I took as long as the epic is wanting. I'll get more epic, trust me. Just let me know if I need to tune down the volume. Okay, Jenna, I figured out what the problem is. The scavenging will... Ah, it's broken now, okay. The scavenging will return a value true or false, so boolean, that's assigned to the object. Here, if I look at the object, it will also... This object will also have a variable name, but it's an integer. And that's causing the problem. The object checker from the scavenging is looking at the fireplace and he expects a boolean, but he gets an integer or a string or something, so he cannot. This is why it bugs. Okay, let's fix that. That's something I had before, so it just popped up. It has directly to do with the fireplace. Yeah, the scavenging is already running and it looks at the fireplace. But because my cooking creates a different type of information for that fireplace, the scavenging cannot process that and it pops an error. Let us fix that. I just need to exclude fireplaces from the scavenging check. Friday night firefights. Okay. Have fun, man. Nice that you checked out the stream tonight. I mean, we already found one big nasty bug, so it started well. See you next time. Cheers. Hold action check here. Here I excluded water sources and I'll just do the same for fireplaces. So fireplaces are now filtered out, and that should no longer cause an issue. Sehr gut. How was everybody's week? It was a shit week for some reason. I hope you had a better one. You know, it's one of those weeks where just starting Wednesday, first day, it's just like, yeah, the week is kind of over. Oh yeah, clean temp, sorry. You're right. One of the year 2020 weeks. Yeah. And then again, I mean, still doing much better than most others. 4 years, bit shitty, yeah. 0 stars. But now it's weekend. Weekend is good. 10 stars. I wonder what else the year has to offer. I wonder how, but keeping those up. I wonder how the US election how that stuff will go down. Sounds really bad right now. But yeah, you never know what's just blah blah, and you know what will happen then. It won't break me. That's it, that's the right spirit. I'm a bit sad because I drank all my beers. I got beer, very nice beer for the wedding day. And they're all gone now. That's a bit sad. Right, here we go. Dude. Yeah. But it generally seems that my wife and I spoke about it yesterday. It really seems that like all around you, like people are like all super stressed out, very close to burnout. It does seem to take a toll on people, the whole situation. I mean, even those that are doing well and can work from home, seems a bit crazy. I'm gonna do a full showcase cycle of the whole cooking, hunting, maybe fishing thing. And also as a test, just to understand that it works. But if you guys want to see something specific, or you know, Jarna, if you want me to test something specific, let me know. Might also go and check out the sites, because we have new sites in. Most of the Steam VA, so the old version, most sites are now also in the overhaul version 3.0. You can show that. Yeah. My neighbor recently told me I'm a super stoic person. I think that's kind of good. You can deal with unnerving situations. I mean, what else is there to do, right? Okay, thanks. What else can you do, right? I mean, you cannot change the world like one day, so gotta adapt a little bit. Right. Unintentional ASMR. Yeah, I think I'll do the basics, just eating and surviving from A to Z. Oh, we don't have a fishing rod. Yeah. Shit. Not sure if it's called that. Yeah, the shoal fish rods. Oh no, the fish got away. I actually added a cam shake, so I'm not sure if that's... I have not tested the seagull script. I actually forgot about it, I need to add it. But the thing is, for that I need to create additional layers of the fishing script. I need to create zones or so. But yeah, it's good that you remind me. I want to add that. Yay, fishing scrolling. It's kind of frustrating that we only get 0.1 points. Not sure if you can see that on your screens, but that's for zones, yeah. Maybe one of the next survival things I want to do is the fishing. Oh, NIA arms is popping errors. The hell. Yeah, fishing zones, fishing traps, ruses, or whatever they called, and hunting traps for like rabbits and small animals. Oops, I drank too much, so I'm vomiting now. Yeah, got some fishes. It adds 0.01 for each successful try. So I puked because I drank too much, and now I need to make sure I can eat and drink again. Drinking isn't a problem. We're aware that we're drinking right out of the ocean, so we either automate a solution that you cannot drink from the open water because it's salt water, or we will allow the users to create saltwater zones. Not sure yet. Successful as you caught something, right? Yeah. You must caught something to increase your skill. Else it would go too fast, and then this way the start is also harder. You will be very unsuccessful in the beginning and you will progress slower because you have a lower chance to get a skill. Let's see. There's a campfire. So there should be a sort of a feeling of reward when you... Oh, that looks shit. We don't want that on stream. Oops, nothing. Sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah. Flat surface. Okay, so maybe I can show that. If you remember last time, you had to directly look at the fireplace, and it was a bit annoying to start the recipes. More rocks under can do that to snapping objects. Yeah, it was something weird below, I guess. Good point, because over there's this rock formation. So we have this ingredient, and I would now directly eat it because this fire is not ready for cooking. And also I fixed the issue where food gets duplicated if you don't. I do use near if there's no near fireplace. So 4 steps actually. First, it checks is there a fireplace near. If there is one, it checks if there is a cooking utility on it. If there's no fireplace near, it will also check my cursor object to see if I'm looking at the fireplace type object. This is for the case later when we try to cook inside buildings with weird proxy objects. And next it will check if what status the fireplace is in. So it will check if there is a cooking utility on it. If there's a cooking utility, then you can cook. Else it will send a OK signal to the else it will set a variable to true. With this variable, then the eating action that will start at the same time, because if I'm clicking on this, if I double click on something edible, even if it's raw, it will start the eating hold action, but it will pause it. It will pause it until it has checked if the cooking is an option. So if it qualifies, if this position here in the scenario qualifies for cooking, it will exit the eating script and will only start the recipes. So now I've placed the cooking utility, so this fireplace is ready for cooking and it's nearby, but I'm not looking at it right now, right? So let's, the raw meat can be eaten and it can be cooked, right? So if I double click now, I need to remove that hint. If I double click it, I get the option. It just occurs to me that if I wait, what's going on? No! Oh, there is no recipe. Okay. There's probably no recipe with this type of fish. Sorry. Let's try with the raw meat. Mm-hmm. We're crazy. I have two problems right now. One is that I'm not seeing the light fire action, which is weird. And that's new. And the other one is the other problem. Fix one bug, get a new bug. There should be a Let me try something. So there should be a light fire whole add action there, and it's not there. Wondering something. No, the fire lid is not there. The fire is a separate thing. You can prepare your meal and you can place it there, and if you start to cook, it will just not progress the cooking while a fire is not lit. So the cooking ticker will halt if the fire is out. Right, okay. So oh, that's Ravage. Ravage, I think, is disabling the I forgot about that. So I have Ravage on this time, and Ravage is actually disabling the light fire reduction on shit. I forgot about that. Yeah, Ravage, because Ravage has own methods to light the fire. It also has matches and so on. So what Alex did there is he basically took away the light fireplace action from the fireplaces. Okay, I completely forgot about that. I remember now that I used to find a workaround for that in the last version of cooking. Damn. So I had a version what happens if Ravage is on and what happens is if Ravage is not on. And I forgot that. I forgot that now because I never had Ravage on while developing this feature. Yeah, compatibility. But it's okay. I can add a hold action, interaction, in case Ravage is active. Now that I think it's in the classes somehow. I can use the default ArmA campfires and it will override it. I would assume he is targeting maybe the vanilla and the cup fireplaces. The problem is we also want to be able to interact with pre-placed fireplaces. So getting a new model, I wouldn't do it. I don't think it's worth it. Because then we can only interact with our one fireplace. And even if we configure a new one, we still want to be able to interact with other fireplaces, right? Yeah. Hey Dash, how are you doing? All good here, man. Thanks. Welcome. I don't think that's the right. The solution is actually not that bad as it sounds. I actually have to. I can only add. I can just add one more. One more option to the fireplace interaction. And then it's fixed for all situations and for all fireplaces. And we don't have to lock the cooking to just one fireplace model. I was like so confused, like why is this light fire add action not showing up on stream? Like, fuck. Okay, but it, yeah, shouldn't be too big of a problem. Because cooking. Yeah. We'll just create a very cool light fire or put out fire hold action that is much cooler than all the other things we had. Light fire, put fire out. We'll just have one hold action for it, just it will be situational. Don't really need that. If the fireplace inflamed, if it's burning, then we turn it off, else we turn it on. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. What was it called? True. Dude, yeah, man. Things got really complex with cooking. You might remember when we started the overhaul, I started with cooking. And man, I think this is probably the 5th rework of cooking, but we're getting better. It's the good part, and it's actually fun to redo stuff with better knowledge after some time. Okay, so it's ravaged. Here it is. Check some things. Cursor object. Inflamed. Is it inflamed? Inflame. Wait, what? Oh, come on. How did... Okay, here. I was unable to find out why the flames are not showing yet. Nothing I tried worked so far. Okay, now you see it's... Okay. If it's burning, then turn it off. We don't need an emote for that. But what we need is a small animation. Put down. And Cherna, for this here, for the putting the fire out, it would be cool to have some sort of trampling sound or something. I'm not sure if we could have an animation. Maybe we just take the put animation, but if we could have some trampling sound, that would be cool. And the lighting. I see. Putting a match on, lighting a match on fire sound would be cool. Not sure. I'm sure we have that. Probably. I need to check. What sound? The first one or the second one? So this script will turn on the fire, so it will use a match and turn on the fire. And then the second one will turn off the fire. So basically you take a stick and play around in the fire until it goes out, or stomp on it with your foot, something like that. Okay. I think the rest is done in the... Okay. I'm lost. Here. Okay. Okay, I just need to edit. Okay. Perfect. Good. Now we have this new... Wait, what? Now we actually need to add a restriction to it. We don't want this option if Ravage is not active. It's that bloody script. Ah. Might be going crazy. Let's just hide it. Oh, here, okay. Ooh. Off. Okay. So this is the script now that can be fired to add a hold action to turn off or turn on the fire. And where's my funny drink? That's probably the problem. Not having a funny drink. think he means booze. Beer. Beer, beer, beer. Da, da. Beer song. I have a script somewhere where I check if Ravage is on. I'm just going to find that, copy paste it. Nice. So if Ravage is active, then I will add this. And I don't need to check this every time, I just want to check this once. Create a Ravage check. And if that's... So we have it as a variable, we don't need to check it every time. And okay. So whenever Ravage is not active, we will fire the light switch. No, actually if Ravage is active, we will do that. Okay. Smart stuff, very smart stuff. Big brain time. Dum 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 dum. Good. Shouldn't need any further checks here because the rest is done in other scripts. Okay. Let's try it live. Yeah, I mean, imagine, yeah, it would probably be a really good thing, just generally to you know, grow talent or knowledge together. I mean, we see it since we work together. The mod has gotten quite better. I mean, if you think back when you started to do quality checks, I mean, it got a lot better because we noticed a lot of more issues. Plus, the critical thinking is enhanced. So I think that's already the case right now. The development is much better, and the results are much better now that we work together compared to when I soloed it and the last version that's online. And I guess you'd have to have a good mix of people. I mean, the two of us, we do two more or less completely different things, right? On the mod, which is good. So your knowledge added some more. Yeah, but it's not code related, right? But it's all the other things, like the whole GitHub integration, the virtual, all the stuff that I didn't get at the beginning. Maybe it's for better QA, yeah. But yeah, in general, I totally agree. Like, if you get different types of brains in, you should usually. I mean, then it gets a coordination issue, I guess. If the team gets too big, or people have different ideas and do the same thing. But that's the next challenge then. We could use an animator. That would add a lot. Maybe a new UI guy, but I'm still happy with the limited UI that we use, like the HUDs and so. Yeah, need some coordination. Okay, let's try this. Mate just sent me his new keyboard. Awesome. That's one nice keyboard. Nice. Okay, back to topic. UI and animation, yeah. And that's the thing, right? I mean, we could think of going into it, but is it really worth the time? Not sure. But yeah, it's a mystery to me as well. We're compensating. Right. Crunch, let's add Ravage again. I want to try that. Yeah. Imagine the time you'd have to invest, and I mean, it's still ArmA, right? I mean, if it's a completely new game, maybe. Mm, 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 mm. Mm? Mm. What the hell? Unreal Engine 5. Yeah, that's the next step. Just need to get that bloody VA3 published. Wait, what was wrong here? Come on. Then fireplace. What? Used. Overseeing something here. Overlooking. Fireplace. Ah, might be using the wrong command here. Ah, inflate. Okay. Okay. Wrong command. I thought it was weird that that would use the same command. Wood. Oops, I didn't clear temp. Nobody saw that. Yeah. I never had issues, so I'm not doing it. But sometimes I remind myself that I should not, you know, keep bad habits. So sometimes I do. You're like Sauron, the all-seeing eye. It's been a while since I watched Lord of the Rings. Maybe I should do that again once. Enough is. He's worse. He's everything, really everything, which is good for mod developing, I guess. I mean, imagine being as sloppy as Sauron, who lets the hobbits slip through into this center of power. I mean, come on, he would be a really bad QA guy. But it's good. I'm actually really happy that I'm finding issues during the stream. So that's always progress then. Maybe next thing before a Steam beta release will be a closed community server hosted event, or like some people that want to join, they get the get a copy of the mod and we all join our test server. That'd be fun. Like maybe 10 people. That'd be cool. 20 people. Right, let's place the fire and test if the old bug is fixed. I think the problem with game testing is like I followed a bit the whole story about Blizzard Entertainment, Activision Blizzard, and I mean I think QA people have the lowest pay usually. Oh cool, okay. I'm sure people like. So it's Eisten, you and me, plus 3 guys. Why are you not resetting? Come on. Why? Uh, so let me fix one problem before you throw a second problem at me, stupid game. Oh, interesting. Hmm. That's a bit weird. So it's just the yeah, man. That's why we will have to do some proper server testing first to see if there's something game breaking. Else you start the mission with 10 people, you organize it, and then you notice, oh shit, something's bugged, and then you have to call it. But hopefully get to a more stable point. I'm getting troubles with the scavenging now, and I've just changed something there, so oh. Okay. It's twice in, that might be the problem. Cannot have any objects twice in the same category. Try something. We had that issue before, but maybe it's not as bad as I thought. I was thinking the targeting system for the looting was not resetting properly, but the problem is more that it just activates double, seems. Yeah. Oof. Good. Right. This was like the 4th panic mode tonight. Yes, that will be a problem, and for that we need to... But that can be solved. We can cross-check that. So for any custom class, it will double check if each element of that class is, or that category is in any of the other categories. And if so, it will be removed from the custom one. Right. So we have the fire is lit. It should go out in a second again because there's not enough fuel. We have one match. Okay. Let's wait a little. It should burn down now. Okay. Turned off. And if we light it now, it should burn for much less longer. Yeah, okay, very good. Okay, so we've placed the fireplace. We have an axe, let's get some kindle. I need to add the option that you can add either kindle or branches to the fire as fuel. That's currently not in. Couple of wooden logs. Oh, and I changed the crafting, so crafting... No, you can't. You can light it even with the vanilla function, but it will check if there's enough fuel or enough wood on the fire. So, yeah. You can start turning it on, but it will go off again. I can show. That was what I was showing actually, because by default the fireplace only has one unit of fuel. So we're crafting kindle, by the way, now. And if we had other... I'll show you afterwards. Let's see. So it's not possible to cook without fuel. So when you double click on crafting ingredients now, you'll get maybe 4, depending on the situation, you might get 4 crafting recipes. And before, when you used one and you crafted something, the other 3 crafting ingredients or crafting recipes, they would remain as an option, which was a bit annoying. So now, even if you have 5 recipes up as a hold action and you complete or start one, all the recipes get removed. Yeah, I don't know. I added it because I wanted to have these categories. One will be wooden. Okay, so just from what I saw said before, I have materials for crafting a campfire and I have materials to craft a splint. Now I'm selecting to craft a campfire kit, and now all the hold actions are gone, so you don't have to move first to make it disappear or open your inventory. The small fix I added. Now we can add kindle. Do I not have any kindle? Ah. You can craft a campfire from wood logs and branches. Yeah, that's sort of the case. Not fully, but similar. Oh, are you an unknown tree? Can I not fell you? Okay, interesting. That's an unknown tree here. Or am I just not seeing it? I'm not seeing it. I wanted the whole process right from a tree. Then you fell it down. First I wanted a fallen down stump that you have to put into pieces like these wooden logs then. And from there you can take the wooden logs and craft them into smaller pieces. Just some sort of realistic, realistic process, but nothing's final. Currently you have the wooden logs, you can double click them and you can either craft kindle from it by splitting them or craft already a fireplace. I want to split it. And I mean you could directly go to kindle and branches, yeah. That's possible. I'll see, maybe I'll remove it. For now I want to keep it because it might also be handy for the crafting afterwards in the building. Why fireplace? This is a bit too far now. This is a bit buggy now. Sometimes it still bugs out. Yeah, we have the huge log model, but they don't fall nicely. They usually, I think we had it on a stream once, they fall into the ground. So that's, yeah. I stopped working on that. Would be too much work to get it to work. Let's cook something. This fireplace just disappeared. Maybe the items crashed or something. It's a weird game. Is the cooking utility? Add some kindle. 2. Oh. Right. Wood is cooking. I need to change that. Because now we put on the fire. Oh, I don't have any matches, shit. See, so I cannot light the fire if I have matches. That would react the same way with the vanilla hold action. We currently don't have the frying sound because that I turned off. The resetting of the hold actions is not perfect. Sometimes it gets duplicated for a bit to make sure that it cannot get stuck forever. But that will be cooking for a while now. I want to check what happens if I'm far away. I think I put it on the highest. We have 3 options of intensity. I think currently it's on the highest one. No, it's not. It's not already burned, but it's indeed on the highest intensity. So we could tune it down a little bit. But it's cool how you can spot it. Oh, okay, that's the degradation. Okay, content. Okay, that there was a bug report from the items going bad script. So because I went away, the loop has turned off, and I should be able to turn it on again. That's a bit of a performance saver. So if I get away from my fire while cooking, then it will turn off. Oh shit! It took the wrong hold action. Oops. Oh. Cook cooked meat. What? Bit weird. Doesn't make any sense. Ah, cooked meat. Okay, that makes sense. I'm cooking. Ah, I need to check that. Food is cooking. No, it's not cooking yet. I need to change that mode. Now it's cooking. Okay, it works. So there's a bit of a performance saver. The people think it's a heli crash. Yeah, that's true. Maybe we tune it down to 2. Double check. Smoke emitter. Can change it to 2. See what happens. But yeah, basically it cooks now, and after a while you can take it off. You can interrupt it by... Okay, so Ravage did not remove the put out fire. Nice. Trying to cook meat, your brain is... Yeah, that was a bit confusing. Probably have to revert that menu. So put out fire is not removed by Ravage. Interesting. Okay, we'll see what I do about that, but at least you have all the options at the moment. If you'd want to, so for now, if you're, this is cooking now, right? If there's no more fuel left because it burns the kindle I put in there, it will turn off, so the fire will die off, and I would have to get more kindle and put in there. If I want to interrupt for some reason, I can take the cooking utility and I will regain some of the ingredients randomly. Fire turns out, I can light it again, and once I've taken the cooking utility away, I could also destroy the fireplace and not leave any marks. Once this will take a while now. Currently, maybe a bit too long. The fire is not fixed yet. It's up, it's burning, but it's for some weird reason my mod disables the fire effect, and I have no idea why. It's really weird. Been trying to figure it out today a bit, but it doesn't make sense to me. Simulation is enabled. Hey Lyman, how are you? The moment it goes out, you see only smoke. Oh, you didn't miss much. I was just rumbling and went like 4 or 5 times into panic mode because of a bug. The moment it goes off, you see only smoke and you have a few minutes to add fuel. Yeah, as in that you can keep it running. Now you'd have to light it again or add fuel while it's still burning. Else, I mean, to make it a bit more complex and have that additional leeway, that's just... why? Stupid thing. Visual representation. I mean, there should be fire. That's clearly a bug. There should be fire. I don't understand it. Visual representation if your fire is okay. What do I need to add for that? Because if the fire is okay, it's burning and there's smoke, right? Fire okay, food is cooking. No fire, only smoke, it's going to go out. So if there's no fuel, the fire will go out and the smoke will go on for some time. Is that what you mean? That the smoke will go on a bit longer than the fire is burning? Oh, now we need to get some. The animation. Oh, I need to get Kindle. I need to add the option to throw in branches as well. Let's hide that we don't have an animation. You light a fire, right? Fire should be burning and you can cook. The moment the fuel is out, fire goes out. But you still have a minute to add wood to keep it alive. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't think I will change. I agree, that would be cool. But it would make an already very complicated loop. Actually, a couple of different scripts that work together even more complicated. So probably not worth it. It will anyway smoke longer than it burns because of how the loops work. So it's actually it's similar already. If we would see the fire now, it would be more obvious. Then you would also not need any matches. It's actually in already. There is one loop that will monitor if the fire's on. If the fire's on, then smoke will be emitted, like the additional smoke. How is this happening? And the loop check that checks if fire is burning before it turns off the smoke is a bit delayed. So the moment the fire goes out, you will see that there's no fire, but there's still smoke. You can add in. Nah, it's not true. If you would put in wood, then it wouldn't start to burn again. You'd have to use a lighter. It will go out. At the moment it will just go out. I was thinking about some sort of notification when you hover over the fire, but yeah, I'm not sure yet. I could add an emote that basically says at the max amount of kindle you can have in the fire is 10. So while it's burning through and going down, I could say like, okay, if you reach 5, you say, okay, the fire has still enough wood, and if you reach 1, there's an emote telling you like the fire is about to go out. Yeah. You won't know right now. You only see how much is in there if you add fuel. It will tell you. Um, and yeah, but I could add those checks that tell you what's going on. Yeah. I started to do that with the, I mean hovering text as in a add action without any activity, or what do you mean? Or hovering text really above it? No, I don't know that. I would, hey, why is it showing up here? That's so annoying. Let me know how that works. I want to test it out. That might be interesting. Because it would be cool now to have a hovering text over this fire that tells me what's going on. Okay, yeah, that would be interesting. Let me know how that works. By the way, I'm not sure if I showed the eating animation. Yay! It's currently not interruptible, but nice. So we have that for drinking and for eating. Yeah, but you cannot press the hold action while... you cannot move while pressing a hold action. I think. Actually check, I'm not even sure. Cooked meat. Ah. That's what you get for not being consistent with naming items. So we need to find something to interrupt the animation now. I think you can currently just walk. Maybe that was the problem. Yeah, you can walk, you can just not run. Looks a little funny. But yeah, it's in there. Nice. I don't get, why is this happening? It seems to be very randomly that the hold action for interacting with the fire is showing up. Now I'm vomiting, great. So you see, now I can see there's like one candle, 1 of 10 candle in there. Can have more. Puking over my fire. Not nice. I'm puking because I overfed myself. Yeah, the 3D text would be cool, where you can show like the status of the food and the status of the fireplace. That could be interesting. Smells great, so we have an emote that smells great, and we can take the cooked food away. Yeah. Turn off the fire. And actually not sure what we cooked. What did we cook? I think we cooked meat, right? And I just added a fix that if you cook something that is not eaten in the cooking utility, like the hot meals or the hot soups, they are consumed within the cooking utility, so you will only get your cooking utility back once it's eaten. But now we just cooked some meat, which is here. Now we can eat again because we just puked because of eating. Juicy ingredients. Right. So obviously during the process, if I'm using the fireplace, the next person cannot use the same fireplace. That's locked. That was pretty much the full process from getting something. I mean, we fished in the beginning. We were getting some resources to craft and support the fire. What we can also do is here we have dirty water, right? If we drink that, we drink. If we drink that, we get sick. So what we want to do is we don't want to drink it. We want to boil it, right? So we place again the cooking utility on the fire. We double click the recipe, and the recipe activation works with recipes behind it, and you activate the recipe by clicking on its main ingredient. That's usually the raw meat or the vegetable or the canned beans or something, and sometimes recipes have a main ingredient like raw meat and maybe some vegetables and other things that also need to be there. But you activate it always by clicking on the main ingredient. So if I want to boil a full water bottle, I would place the cooking utility and click on the water bottle to cook the full water bottle clean. Yeah, doesn't make much sense. Sue me. And the duration is regulated in here as well. The whole emote system around the cooking I need to fix a bit so it matches all the situations. But yeah, this will now boil. Once it's boiled, I can drink it without getting sicker. Oh man, my dedication to it is really bad actually. But yeah, I would say myself it's getting better and better. It's kind of cool how it grows. So thank you for the feedback. I think technically we got really far. The next big thing will be how playable is it and how much fun is it to play. And that's two things, right? So if the systems work and they're there, it doesn't mean that they're fun to play, right? So then we need to tune it to understand how do we need to tweak it. So it properly works. And so not that it properly works, but that it's fun. So we could either empty the container or we could drink the clean water bottle. That's another one, that's not the one that's currently boiling. Also, all about rarity. That was the drinking, by the way. There should be... Okay, we didn't drink everything. Let's drink some more. Okay, the bottle is empty, we drank it. Now we have an empty water bottle. With the empty water bottle, let's actually test that. We can get some water from a nearby well. Post the 3D text comment in Discord. Thank you, man. Thanks. I'll check it out. That would be cool. I think that could be a really cool feature. I'm not sure if my FPS is worse than... Bit weird. Don't have a monitor up currently. A monitoring feature. Ah, that's a bit annoying. When you have an animation, one of the particular animations that I'm using as a placeholder, it's actually really hard to stay on the target for gathering stuff, especially in first person. That's still my favorite thing in the whole mod, gathering apples and seeing how they fall down. I actually want to test something now. If we fell the tree, can we gather more apples from it? That should be. Look up. Yeah. Okay, it's disappearing anyway. I think I quickly saw the hold action, but if you activate it, it will tell you that there's no apples. No apples here, okay, that's a pity. That should be persistent. Yeah, we searched the tree, so we no longer can search it a second time. So if I search this tree and another guy comes after me, he will not get more apples. So resources are quite limited. Where do we have a well here? Scavenging is still working. So for trees you need an axe obviously, and for bushes you can just gather branches by your bare hands. So there will always be multiple options to get to something in this whole survival thing. Different types of objects will yield different types of loot. Oh, that's not a bush. You can obviously tune the chance to find something here. And I wanted to find a well. Also the whole hunger system and you know, how quickly do you lose hydration and nutrition. It's all down to tuning. Does interaction with objects, scavenging and other have distance check? Yep. Yeah. You don't need to, so the hold action is on you. The hold action is not on the object, but you need to be close to the objects you want to interact with in order for the hold action to show up. So it's the other way around. Oh, I looted something. Tells me that I looted a magazine. So if I'm running, it interrupts my eating. And you might notice this went down a little bit. So the food that I carry on me will go bad after some time. Like, not just after some time, but every couple of minutes it will lose. It will lose a bit of value. Try triggering. Yeah, I know what you mean. See. So it's a few meters. It seems to some. Do you refer to the fireplace or the scavenging? When do you think it will be available? I don't know. I mean, I would really like to put it on Steam as a beta and invite more people to test it. Here. Oh. I'm actually not sure if that's, yeah. Okay, it's not interrupting. Yeah. I see what you mean. Limon, no deadline. I don't even know when I will release the beta. It can go quite quickly, but at the moment, it's hard to say. I mean, next time we upload it to the test server, we will do some testing, and it depends if we feel comfortable with it and there's not too many game-breaking things. We might do the closed beta testing with more people. If that goes well, we can look at a beta. I don't want to push it to Steam too early. It should be playable and it should be a bit enjoyable to not put off people. Okay. I think I forgot that you can have the hold action active while you're walking. Maybe I did that. I need to see. This one interrupts because the bush gathering is a newer hold action. Okay, that's weird. You said the trees, like with the tree. Let's find a big tree. No. Maybe it was, yeah. Let me know if it happens again. With the fireplace, I noticed sometimes the hold action would stick a little bit, so it's not... The resetting, especially with the fireplace, is not perfect. Need to check why it's not acting as it should. I'm still trying to find a water pump, actually. Jenna, I heard rumors that you know this map. Where's a water pump here? Crowbar. That is true. Come on, just let me fill up my bottle. All of this is like lootable, it's different categories. This is usually junk, so you get junk material from it, or materials. We just looted a wire. A wire can be used. I don't actually know what it can be used for, but we'll find a use for it. Yeah, that's true. Where are the boats? Fuck. Should be boats. Weird. Here. Okay, I'm looking at the water source now. I can obviously drink from it. But I want to carry some water with me. So I go to my where is that empty water bottle? Maybe the water bottle gets removed, the empty one, by the degradation. That shouldn't happen. Not a good find today. Let's assume still had a water bottle. We can look at the well and fill up the bottle. We need to remove that hint. This is basically showing how much water this well still has. Empty water bottle has gone bad. Okay, shit. So the degradation is considering the water bottle as well degradable. And we don't want that. Back, okay. Part of drink items, that's why. What? Full? What full? It's not. Food items. The food item. Empty, yeah. Okay, I need to check that. Shouldn't be. That's a good find. It's obviously not something we would have. So I'm not sure if you saw it, but basically the game told me like, alright, the water bottle got bad. And that should obviously only happen with stuff that can actually go bad, not with a water bottle. Thanks. See if I can just quickly fix it actually. It should be a quick fix. Just add it, we take it out again. Just all the empty water can. Canister empty. The canteen empty. And what else did we have? Water canister, water canteen, water bottle. Should be. Okay, so it should remove it again. I'll think of something better, but I don't want to alter the food items because it's including empty bottles, and I think it's needed for the loot system. Check. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, not. We'll have to discuss how much information we want to give away. If you want the player to know when approaching if this well has water in it, or if it should just be visible once you. Yeah. That could be something. Reminds me, ration, filling. Let's move that. Maybe 999 is okay because we're on a server and there will be a lot of people here. So we need drinking. And Cherna reminds me we need to make sure the water collector is implemented. Is it in as an object yet? I think it's in, right? Nails looted. Nice, canned vegetables. So those crates, they need a crowbar to open. I cannot open it, but if I get a crowbar, Ah. It is in. Okay, let me check that. Because I want to craft it then, so I want to create a build sort of building. Okay. That goes again into utility building, so that's a bit a few steps in between, but I want that in. So I added a crowbar. Did I not add a crowbar? I did not add a crowbar. There's not enough space. I have a crowbar now, so I should be able to loot the crate. Yeah. Yay. I was recently wondering, currently it adds all the magazines to the game for every weapon. I was wondering if we should reduce that a little bit to have only the first, because every time you check for mags for a weapon, there is a whole array of different mag types, like the small ones, the big ones, the tracer ones, the yellow tracer ones, red tracer ones, and it always tries to find a random one. You could restrict it by just saying, okay, always take the first in the array, but just the first magazine type. So yeah, I guess it's a bit less chaotic then. Not sure if I want to do that though. Something I thought about recently. Because else you have like 20 different types of mags and you can only repack the same type of mags and so on. Yeah, I guess it would make more sense, because how important is it really to have a million different types of magazines? Yeah, okay, good. One more on my side. Should drink some more. Obviously, if your hydration is too low and your nutrition, you will lose health. So if you have 100% nutrition and 0% hydration, you lose some health. And if both is down, obviously more. Yeah, it's a good point. Keep it simple. And if you're low on food, you can also not regenerate blood automatically. So it's all connected. So if you're low on blood, if you're bleeding, you lose blood. If you're low on blood, you cannot regenerate health. If you're low on food, but you're full on blood, you can not regenerate health. If you're full on health and food and hydration, you can regenerate blood, and so on. Blah 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 blah. You can always blacklist stuff, yeah, that's true. Did I add a new site? Well, I added a new site. Where are the hideouts at? Some really weird music there. Oh, they're just not shown, okay. I really need to add the boat markers, the site markers to the survivor diaries system again. And for that I need to share the marker positions, because they spawn on the server, to the player. the hell? See, that's the problem now. The hold action just appeared, like, although I was not looking at the fire. That's a bit annoying. Ooh. That's not good. Need to be a bit careful here. I need to add a fail, so some sort of check system that won't allow having multiple of these hold actions up same time. Here it's for sure because they're so close to each other. I have no idea why they're that close. I think this is a... yeah. So terrain and placement of the fireplaces seem to be bugging out stuff. Weird. Yeah, it's a bit odd. Okay, I think this is a save from another map because I didn't reset the ini database. I think the hideouts are new. I'm not sure if I ever showed that. But the hideouts are back. Oh, they're survivors now. They didn't change any of the stations. But the hideouts are in, and I'll just add loot to the tents. None of the... I should probably add some light smoke here as well. None of the new sites have a loot system connected, so this is one of the next things I need to do. No, this issue was there before. That's not the problem. I think it's more the... Actually, the near check would be better than the looking at things check. What side did I not show yet? The boats. Okay, something's not working here. I think that's okay because these three, this is the crash site, this is a heli spawn site, and this is a boat. And I think how I applied the distance checks, this is an okay scenario because the heli crash can crash wherever it wants, and you know, this site is wherever it is, and the boat just needs to be okay. Wow, boat needs to be on the coast. So this is added new. Any boat in the active mods list, I didn't even know that's a thing here, will be added to the boat spawner, and you can obviously black that. Yeah, the system is in. I think it's just on purpose the setting that I've chosen, but that can be adjusted. If you don't want that to happen, you just have to change the parameters a bit. Oops, I'm starving. Why am I starving? Eat something then. Yeah, that's a real boat. But that's the cooked meat. It's the best meal you can cook because it has 50 nutrition units, right? So it's, yeah, as I said in last stream, it's kind of worth combining better recipes for bigger types of food. Due to the system, due to the fact how hold actions work, I can only have like 20 seconds hold action, or maybe even less before it disappears, and then you don't really see your progress anymore. So I'm yeah, I'm a bit restricted to this then. So cooked meat, yeah, you might have noticed we only had one cooking utility. I'm going to finish the cooked meal and now we have 2 cooking utilities. The cooking utility is also losing degradation, that's stupid. Actually, kinda like that stuff breaks over time. I have to think about that. Maybe I'll leave it in the degradation system, but with a lower pace. Bomb fishing, yeah. That'd be cool. We could try to add that if you throw grenades into the water, that you might be able to catch some dead fish. Oh, nice. No, all food objects. It's only food objects. And what the hell? And no, just VA items. And because of the whole loot system, the food objects actually also include empty water bottles, cooking utilities, and so on. So it's a quick fix, but I didn't realize it. Yeah, because of how I use that category as a in the loot system. Only VA items, yeah. I mean, all VA items are magazines, and yeah. Let's check out an older system we haven't. Check out the repair system. Cool. Okay, so the repair system still works. We could check the vehicle condition. Doesn't seem to be alright, so it should be showing something actually. Can we scavenge it? Okay, interesting. Maybe I didn't properly add helicopters. I actually want to check if vehicles work. Vehicles. Gotta be kidding me, come on. Did I forget something? Why can I not do that? See, old stuff breaks all the time. Maybe I'll have to go watch my old streams to understand how my own script worked. Ah. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, because it's showing me the... Am I missing something? It's showing me the options and now it should return. Maybe because I don't have any. Tire. Hey, Kodabar. What's irony? The hell? Wrench. Oh, is the wrench not there? The wrench is there. yeah, there is the foundation again. Get a tire. Maybe it only shows the repair stuff when I actually have a repairable or a spare part. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty awful, right? Okay, but I figured it. I figured it. So in order for the repairable stuff to show up, I need to have repair materials. What are you playing? Scavenge for parts. That one confuses me. Why is the scavenging not working? Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, cool. The modern one, like the latest one, the one with Warzone. Yeah, I was actually thinking the same journal. So it's probably to keep the, because you can see the condition when you're in, right? So maybe it shouldn't be check. It should be repair. That's a good point. Check for repairs or something. Oh, okay, the remastered one. Okay, I really like the old one. Modern Warfare 1 was awesome. I think the co-op part was so cool. Yeah, kinda. I mean, you kinda know it in here, right? You see what's wrong when you're in there. But I get your point. I'm sure I had a really smart idea behind it. At the moment, I'm more concerned why scavenging doesn't work. How does scavenging not work? Yeah, I think Warzone or what's it called? Well, just Modern Warfare, I guess. I think it has a lot of issues with hackers and then with bad bans. Can get quite frustrating to play. Should probably get remastered to go. I really like the multiplayer there. In the old Modern Warfare one. My brother and I played that like for years. Uh, Do I need an additional item in my inventory? No. Vehicle scav. Okay. Has tools. That's the problem. I have tools. generator. Let's try this. Okay, something's weird. Breaking out the 6th time today. If has tools. Let's do so. No. Okay, something's not alright with scavenging. Why do you do that to me? This doesn't seem to be doing anything. That would be fine. Hold action generate. Okay, that's really weird. Welcome back. Oh. Okay. That's really stupid. Let's see if... Oh, come on, it's just too stupid. That cannot work. This is when you rush from one script to the other. You leave some. This was a debug setting here of that very core feature that I left in for testing, and I did never take it out for live. So that means that I never tested it properly live. Shame on me. Shame on me. Okay, that should fix it. Yeah, that's probably true. Maybe we will be much further. Okay. But that should actually fix it. Let's actually try it. I wanna know if it's just that. Right, so Jen is happy. Again, good that we tested that. A lot of bug finding, really good. Really good stuff. Maybe with the next push we can update the server. With the push that's coming after the stream, I mean. Can do some testing again on the server. Good. No, we're not good. The crunch. Job completed. Okay. Cool. Yeah, he always wanted to join, so we can share a playable playable version then. Hungry now. Shit. Oop. Oops. I don't think he ever played. He has it installed, but Vix is making it worse. Okay. Yes, I believe he has all the mods installed, but after that we didn't pick it up. So we'll have to guide him through a little bit. Okay, so it's a mission event handler, the draw 3D. I didn't pay attention. Was there an error now? That's interesting. I'll have a look. That could be really cool. Guidance will be required for some vodka. I'm not sure if vodka helps. There's a lot of settings. Imagine, I think for ArmA the first thing that's getting super confusing is all the different key combinations. Yeah. I think there's like 7 different stances. Crazy. But I think you can make it simpler. You can, like a lot of the stuff I personally never use though. No, yeah, you don't really. Yeah, I don't really use stances. I use 3, like prone, crouch, and standing. Keep you. Great. That's unfiltered, so all the vehicles and boats are spawned. That's obviously not a live scenario. Well, and space for looting, yeah. You need a lot of space bar for playing VA. Right. Where's the vehicle? I think I'm overloading the scheduler, and the vehicle is not coming out of unhiding. Not sure how good the hiding of the vehicles is. If I should just remove it and have the dynamic simulation do its job. We'll see about that. Oh, okay. No, it's just the newer systems have a debug. Okay, shit. And that's what's showing up. I need to separate it properly. Currently icons and debug are the same. I need to change that. Yeah, okay. The bug was found. Now obviously here we have a... I don't know why it spawns like that. Not sure if that's terrain or if it's my spawn script, but that's weird. Maybe the other vehicle was on the underground. Okay, interesting. Yeah, but I mean that's... yeah, it's possible. It's weird though, I mean. But I don't know enough about it to really judge, I guess. I mean, this is the first time I see that often in a row. That's a bit weird. That usually did not happen. So usually it's like this. The wheels, okay, it's good to accept the wheels. I could, hence it's only showing two wheels to scavenge, because only these are in a good enough condition to scavenge. And the broken ones are not shown. That's good. And We should also be able to siphon fuel from this. Keep forgetting my own item class names. Oh, okay. Can empty. Actually, sure if I need a hose. And if I have that, yeah, okay. I can siphon oil, fuel because I have a empty fuel canister and I have a hose. Nice. Cool. So that works. And the fuel is gone. Good. You know, I don't even remember how I made the fueling. Refuel is the checking, okay. I can refuel over the check vehicle condition. That's not so good. I'm not sure if you noticed, but I siphoned a little bit of fuel, and when I put the same in there again, now we have full fuel. That's a bit bad. Alright, enjoy. Yeah, I should only be able to siphon part of it. So that needs some work, because that could be duped. I just duped the fuel now. Okay, something to look into. Oh, another baddie. Hi. Alright, okay. So couple of bugs fixed again. I think I'll call it for the night. Getting tired. Didn't split it after all the streams, so just full on VA. But yeah, good that we found some bugs. Yeah, that was good. Yeah. Thank you guys for joining. A lot of things to branch and upload now. Jerna, maybe we can let's try to go with that version. I'll push it in a minute, and whenever you have a minute, pop it onto the server, and then the next run we can just do a session, the two of us, the three of us, just to see how things work. Something just passed me. Yeah. Alright guys, sleep tight. Thank you for joining, it was fun, and see you next time. Cheers.